So this is the Holy Stone 440. I'll show you what you get in the box, then we'll do a quick demo. So you get a hard-shelled case, so that's nice. It's small, it's compact, so it's portable as well. You get a handle. So let's open her up. So this is what you get inside. First, the accessories. You get the instruction manual. Definitely look at the instruction manual. The main thing that I would say about the instruction manual is how to turn it on. You have to pair it with the remote, and there's always a process that you have to do and follow it to a T or you'll never get it to start. So make sure you read it for that alone. Now also in the box you get the charging cable. I'll show you how to use that. You get some extra propellers because you're bound to break them. I crashed them a couple times while flying it, and then a screwdriver, but you probably use your own, but they give it to you just in case. Now the actual unit, there's not much to it, so you can see this is it right here. The main thing you want to do is you pull out from the top, the bottom, then the top, bottom. I always get it backwards, like so. And then this is basically how it is. You flip it up here. This is the camera that you can pair with your cell phone, so you can record that way if you want. This does not have an SD card, so keep that in mind. At the bottom is the power button. The battery kind of slipped out. You get this little padding so the battery doesn't lodge in and turn on accidentally, but you just take this off after shipping, and then you just put the battery in like so. Make sure you hear a click. If you don't hear that click, it could actually fall out while you're flying. I've actually had that happen with other drones, so just keep that in mind. It's a little scuffed up. My kids and I were playing it, had a little crash. Now here, all you have to do is take this and then slide it into here, and then you can just slide it into any USB power brick. You have to supply your own little power brick. It doesn't come with that, but you could plug it even into a laptop if you wanted to. So there's that. Now next is the actual remote. So here, you just flip this up. You can put your cell phone right there and you're good to go. Here's the power button. You have the low and high for speed. So you want to push it that way for low. I'd say starting off, if you're not used to these, or you're having your kids play with them, put it on low, but then after you get comfortable with it, you could turn it up to high. And then with the joystick right here, you can take photos with this button if it's hooked up to your cell phone. And then you have your controls, depending on mode 1 or mode 2. Mode 2, I think, is, yeah, it's up and down to go up and down, ascending, descending, and this is forward and backwards. And then if you do mode 2, it's just reversed. And then here is takeoff and landing. If you do an emergency top, it just drops, so be careful with that. But you also do an emergency stop with this as well. And then also with this, you get trim and headless mode. So headless mode just says any direction, could the front or back could be the front, not just the front of the camera is headless. You can turn it around and make it that way if for some reason you need to change the direction. Then you get trim, so basically if it's leaning to one side or something like that, you can trim and correct it. And then finally, you got this button here, which is rotation. You can do some like flips and stuff like that. So there's not a whole lot to it. Fairly easy to use. Open this up, you get 3 AAA batteries you need to power this. And then you also, at the top, you get, I forget what this is, angle? I think it says camera angle adjustment. That's what it is. I didn't really use this, didn't have to, but you have that as well. So let's go test it out. It was a very windy day, so I do have to let you know it kind of flew all over the place. This is a very light drone, so keep that in mind. So if it's windy, it's going to take it. So once you get it paired, it's not too bad. Today is kind of a windy day, so I don't know how well I'll be able to control it, but it's not too bad. It's quick, pretty good flight. Can't complain. Fun little toy, something for my kids to play with. Yeah, the wind's picking up. See how high we can go. The higher I go, the
less control I have. Oh yeah, it's pretty windy. I should bring it down.